Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. It's our pleasure to welcome you to our CLN Orientation Meeting. My name is Don, and I'll be your host for today's program. This virtual event is designed to introduce combined logistics networks to you. Today's orientation will last about 40 minutes or so, but before we start with our program, I'd like to request if you can switch to the speaker's view. All right, we will have a community open mic that's open to everyone, where we get the chance to meet some of the companies that are attending here today. So please do turn on your cameras for this segment. I'll now go through the gallery view to call out some names. When I call your name, please unmute yourself, tell us where you're from, what company you represent, and how you're doing today. All right, let's take a look around the Zoom room right now. How about we call on Rex Singh. And give you a second to turn on your microphone there.
Yes, my name is Rex Singh. It's 1 a.m. right now in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm from Sea Cargo Air Cargo Logistics Inc., which is a freight forwarding company in Vancouver. This year, I was in Vietnam. I attended the CLN conference, which is very exciting, and it's very helpful. And we met with lots and lots of agents worldwide, and it was a wonderful event. And we specialized in air import and export, ocean import and export, and also ground freight within Canada, USA, Mexico. And we are one of the largest freight forwarding company in Vancouver. And in Canada, basically, our head office is in Toronto. We have offices in Montreal, Calgary, and Vancouver. And we are also custom brokers. So if there's any need for brokerage and customs clearance, Skeckley is able to provide all services in Canada. And also import and export. Yeah,
All right.
thank you.
Great. Thank you, Rex. Will we be seeing you in Bangkok? Yes, I don't need to turn on your microphone. I can see that's a yes. All right, great. We'll see you there. If anybody needs to get in touch with Rex in the meantime, please do so in the chat. All right, let's go to our next participant for today. How about we call on Muhammad Kamran? Muhammad, are you there?
Yes, hi, Don.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Where are you joining us from today?
Yeah, I'm from Dubai. We are from the company Destinator Line. We are based in Dubai, and we have a same like all forwarders. We do all this import and export, and we do have a warehouse in Jebel Ali, and so all kind of storage, all kind of cross stuffing, cross trade, transit in, transit out, all kind of things we can do that. Also custom in-house custom brokerage we can do. Land transport from all over the UAE to Jebel Ali port. So such kind of things.
All right, excellent. Were you lucky enough to join us last year or earlier this year in Da Nang?
No, most probably by next meeting I will be there.
Okay, we'll see you in Bangkok then. All right, great. Thank you so much for joining us, Mohammed.
Thank you.
All right, let's go next to Abbas Sarnaz. Abbas is that pronounced correctly? I hope so. Where are you joining us from today, Abbas?
Hello, my friends. Yes, you pronounced correctly. I'm joining you from Tehran, Iran. A very potential country, but as you know, some political issues make some challenges. But anyway, we are enough powerful and strong to challenge with these issues. But anyway, I've been working in this field for about 22 years, 10 years as employee with Agility. We have our partners. As you know, Agility is top 10 in the world. Afterward, I started my own company at 2012, proudly without anything, just a desk and a laptop and a 6-meter room, and gradually grew up. Now we are about 20 people in the headquarters and about 25 represented in all Iranian customs. It's 150 people helping me. And we have about 5,600 projects by air and ocean and overland from Europe, Far East of Asia, and Middle East. And I'm glad to join you now.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Abbas, for
It's my pleasure.
joining us. And if anybody needs anything from that part of the world, you know who to call. All right. Thank you so much, Abbas. All right, let's go to Oni.
With your service.
Oni Toyosi. Yes. I know I've called your name a few times in some previous meetings, but how about we go ahead and introduce you to this group today?
I am Oni Olateosbeni from CLN Orientation Limited, Nigeria. We are freight forwarder based in Nigeria, the largest economy in Africa and the largest market in Black Africa country in the world. CLN Orientation Limited is a Nigeria total logistic and freight forwarders based in Nigeria, with goods orienting from anywhere in the world and facing any part of Nigeria as its final destination or transshipment point. Don't mind me, I have a little code. And any shipment from Nigeria to anywhere in the world. Since that year, all Nigeria airport and seaports became our own. Unfortunately, we become exclusive agents of Bass Global of America, a company of 2.8 billion revenue per annum in Nigeria. Since 1989, till the company acquired by Schenker. So we have made all to be one of the first-class transport and logistic company equipped to meet the challenges of freight forwarding business in Nigeria. Our services are air freight, ocean freight, LCA and FCO, road freight, international express, warehousing and distribution, RoRo, non-vessel operating common carrier, and project cargo. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Oni. Hopefully we'll catch you in Bangkok next year, early next year. All right. Thank you so much.
Next year, yes, next year.
All right, great. All right, and let's call on one more participant for today. Let's go ahead and call on Ravi Kumar. Hi, Ravi. Just need to unmute your microphone there. Let's see. There you go.
Now you're audible?
Yes, audible. Can hear you fine. Thank you, Ravi.
Yeah, my name is Ravi Kumar. I am calling from India, Bangalore. I started, my company name is Yuva Logistics Inc. I am in the industries for last 40 years. So I am doing this one business for last 14, 15 years. My volume is around 30 to 40 tons in a month. I do air exports, and around 400 containers in a month. I do sea exports all over the India. Yeah. So
Okay.
we are doing transportation services plus warehousing and third-party insurance, everything, because we provide all value-added services in the industries. We have our own transport, we have our own warehouse, and one custom clearance brokerage license. We have been doing the business for last 14 to 15 years in India. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Ravi, for joining us today. And thanks for telling us about your company. All right. Hope to see you also in Bangkok for the annual event. All right. So thank you guys for participating in our community open mic. That's going to do it for that portion. So we're going to move on to our next segment, which is our network introduction, where you will get to know more about what CLN is all about. So Mashi, can you please roll the video for our network introduction video?
On behalf of the Combined Logistics Networks team, it's my pleasure to welcome you to our CLN Orientation Meeting. My name is Niels. I'm one of the directors and co-founders of the CLN. Before I begin with introducing the CLN to you, I will guide you through the agenda. This virtual meeting will last approximately 40 minutes with the following program. After my presentation about Combined Logistics Networks, we will be having a video of the most frequently asked questions about the CLN. RW Solutions, meanwhile, has 11 freight forwarding networks that are into industry niches. At present, we have more than 2,200 members from 160 countries under the RW umbrella. Our networks are very much focused according to handling capabilities of forwarders, from pharmaceuticals, perishables, NVOCC, and FCL to geographic interests like Africa and the Middle East. We also have our new network that focuses on women empowerment, and our flagship network, the CLN, that handles general cargo. By having specialized groups, our members engage into more meaningful business exchanges with more qualified networking across various brands. At present, we have over 1,000 members from 100 countries under the RW umbrella. Now, let me introduce to you who we are. Combined Logistics Networks started in 2002 and currently has 320 member stations in 75 countries. I would also like to show you some of the conference group photos over the last few years. Let me jump straight into the benefits of being part of the CLN network. The CLN network is virtually represented in every corner of the globe, with over 320 proactive and reliable members. Every new member has a chance to work with our global agents. Being part of the CLN means that you will work with trusted, screened, and reliable members. Every new member application undergoes a due diligence to screen the company's financial stability, market reputation, sales strength, and length in operation. All members are likewise subjected to the standard code of ethics and guidelines of the network, which must be followed and adhered to at all times. The CLN assures that every member is diligently screened. In addition, the CLN offers payment security for all members as an added layer of security when working within the group. Through our annual conferences, we provide an added benefit for our members to meet one another and further enhance their business relationships within the group. Meetings are set up through our face-to-face scheduler, CLN's meeting scheduling system, where you can select who you want to meet based on the country and specializations. The CLN also participates at global exhibitions, logistics expos and conferences where freight forwarding members and partners can participate. This allows for additional global marketing exposure for all CLN members. The CLN also has its own exclusive information environment, an access to the CLN or RW Solutions application, which provides you with exclusive access and up-to-date information of all the members. Thank you for sharing your time with us and attending our orientation meeting, and welcome to the Combined Logistics Networks. On behalf
So now that you already know who we are and what we're about, we're happy to answer now our most frequently asked questions about CLN in this next video.
Hello everyone. In this video, Christian and I will answer the most frequently asked questions about the Combined Logistics Networks.
Do you have a yearly conference? When and where?
Yes, we conduct our partnership meetings annually in different countries, mostly within Asia. We highly encourage our members to attend our meetings in order to develop efficient partnerships. It's important for us and our partners to meet one another through face-to-face meetings regularly.
Do your members have a lot of inquiries in our country?
There are hundreds of ongoing transactions between the members. For confidentiality reasons, we do not maintain or disclose individual transactions. We only get involved if there are issues where the network requires our involvement, such as payment insurance and for mediation purposes. Business inquiries and transactions very much depend on how active members are within the organization.
How many members do you have?
Currently, we are globally represented by 321 member stations amongst 75 countries.
Do you have exclusivity?
We are a semi-exclusive network as we wanted to ensure a fair competition in the market.
What is your payment protection or payment insurance, and how does it work?
The immediate or instant payment protection covered by Combined Logistics Networks is $5,000 per member and increases to $10,000, $20,000, etc. as the seniority level goes up. So the longer you are a member, the more protection you enjoy. We also implement a payment monitoring program where we mark members with security badges according to their security status. This is to ensure that every member will be aware of the member's payment status before engaging in a working relationship. By monitoring payment habits, we are able to vastly reduce and avoid transactions to those with payment issues.
Is there a free trial?
We do not offer a free trial or trial period for membership. Serious companies that are willing to commit to the network make the very foundation of a successful network. We do, however, offer one-time observer passes for our annual events, as well as free access to our virtual meetings.
What are the benefits in joining your network?
As mentioned in our network introduction, you'll be able to enjoy a vast array of benefits, such as immediate global network coverage. The CLN ensures that every member is screened, reliable, and a trusted member of the community. Although CLN assesses that every member is diligently screened, the network still wants to make sure that all the charges due within the network will be paid on or before the agreed terms, so that we guarantee the payment security within the network. Annual partnership meetings are held for you to be able to meet and build contacts with hundreds of agents in one place. Since the pandemic, we reunited our members online through our virtual conferences, an added free benefit for our community. The CLN is also the first network to distribute its network agency list to global freight forwarding events. This provides every CLN member with additional global branding and new business opportunities in new markets. Lastly, we have recently launched our new CLN mobile intranet application. It's a digital and exclusive platform for our members to stay connected with one another in one app.
How does your network help us grow our business?
Our main goal is to connect you with the active and reliable freight forwarders from around the world under one secured platform for you to develop business with each other.
What is the difference between your network and other freight networks out there?
The Combined Logistics Networks is a home to the most reliable and qualified independent forwarders worldwide. It's a real community of forwarders that are proactive in all their decision making. With a lot of freight networks out there, the CLN, since its inception 19 years ago, is the first network to offer a profit-sharing system within the group. The CLN is also the first to distribute a network agency list globally, promoting our members as part of a global network, which further opens doors to additional networking opportunities.
How do we get leads or inquiries from your network?
Every member is proactively promoted within the network through our marketing department. They initiate various member announcements through our mobile app, our directory or agency list, and many other marketing efforts on social media where we feature our global community and members as well. Our annual events and virtual conferences serve as an excellent platform for every member to communicate and meet with each other to further develop business opportunities together.
How can we touch base or communicate with other members from the network?
Our members' information is available and listed on our CLN intranet app, our members-only website, and our agency lists where you have full access to everyone's contact details. We also have a WhatsApp group where we highly encourage everyone to remain active and interact with the community.
Do you still accept agents that are currently members in other networks?
Yes, absolutely. The Combined Logistics Networks is an inclusive and diverse community where we do accept companies even if they already belong to other networks.
How many agents do you accept?
CLN accepts a limited number of agents per territory depending on the geographic or economic size of a country. On average, it would be between 5 to 10 members per country.
We hope that we were able to answer all the questions that you might have had about the Combined Logistics Networks. In case you have any questions, we will have a live Q&A segment after this. Please do ask us your questions and we will be happy to answer to them all. Thank you.
Hello.
All right, so next up we have our keynote video presentation by one of our directors and co-founders, Christian Roiber.
Is networking really about informal settings like the pool, the beach, the bar, or the clubs? Let's find out. We are back in Phuket for our 3rd and 4th annual conference in the last 30 days. We're hosting Global Air Cargo Alliance, Life Logistics, Cold Chain Connect, and Neptune, our consolidators network. That means this month alone, we've hosted 1,400 delegates in this beautiful island. This made me wonder, what is the best way to network in conferences? Instead of sharing my thoughts, let's hear from the delegates on their top networking advice.
My number one networking tip would be to definitely keep an open mind and be ready to step out of your comfort zone, sometimes even when it comes to meeting new people, because it can be scary sometimes to be confronted with entirely new personalities. So have an open mind, be friendly, be welcoming, have a smile on your face, and stay positive.
Everyone knows me as a dancing girl at the network. I'm just trying to be a unique and just trying to be myself at network. So that's it.
Always focus on relationships. I go into an event trying to understand people, who they are, and just trying to truly build an honest relationship with them. And from there, I build on and say, I go in with an intention to give. In any meeting that I have, I'm always looking out to see how I can support them first before I can ask for anything for myself. And my 3rd tip would be to just be yourself and not try to be someone who is a specialist in networking or trying too hard to impress. Go there with an intention to listen, and if you can do more listening than speaking, you've done your job.
Yeah, I mean, you're together for 5 hours, right? So you get to know each other very well, as opposed to a 10-minute meeting. Yeah, golf and any social event, it's going to be much better for sure.
So there are 2 types of networkers, the professional ones and the casual ones. Let's find out which works best. Considering that people spend $3,000 to $5,000 per trip, it's really important to get it right. The professional approach means being reliable, trustworthy, and experienced. Professionals focus on formal meetings, discussing industry specifics like air freight and sea freight. While effective, this method can feel robotic and tiring. Personal networkers are authentic. They engage in small talk and share personal stories. They aim to make friends rather than just business contacts. They might have a beer and socialize informally. This approach reduces stress and anxiety, making interactions more memorable.
Other people prefer a professional setting because it gives you maybe a more formal introduction first, and then later on, for a more detailed discussion, people tend to move on to a more social setting.
I think the socials are more important than the meetings because we get to spend time together at the cocktail parties or the outside. So if we can get along with each other, we can do business.
So as a good networker, you need to know when to be professional or to be more personal. For me, I believe if you're doing the friendship way, you'll be more successful. People remember how you make them feel and not just what you present. Not everyone has the immediate business needs, but everyone appreciates a genuine connection. Next time you're at a conference, think about your approach, the stories you share, and how you make people feel.
All right, thanks Christian for those great tips. So why should you join us now? Well, Combined Logistics Network is one of the most established and dynamic freight forwarding networks in the world since 2002, providing a reliable and secure platform for a global partnership network of more than 320 plus independent international forwarders with a global focus on cargo solutions, and we're still growing. At CLN, we take things personally because we believe that networking together leads to better results. Logistics companies are not just about ships, planes, and trucks. The most important part is the people who run the show and the relationships and friendships that they build. Here's a picture of our most recent event in Da Nang, Vietnam last March, co-located with Magenta Logistics Network, where we had 270 plus forwarders participate That's me on the bottom left over there. And we're offering right now a special membership offer for those of you who attended our CLN orientation meeting. Aside from connecting with more than 320 plus reliable and proactive freight forwarders from 75 countries, you will also have one free pass to our biggest CLN conference in Bangkok, Thailand. Once you become a member of the network, your company will be announced and promoted as part of a global network to all our CLN members and global database of freight forwarders to further promote business amongst the network. You'll then be added to our network agency list, where you can identify the payment habits of our other members. This valuable information can assist you in making informed business decisions. You'll also have access to our CLN community, where you can exchange leads and business and interact with other members, fostering collaboration and potential partnerships. You'll also have the opportunity to attend our next annual conference. Our next event will take place in Bangkok, Thailand from April 8 to 11, 2025, co-located with our other networks, the Women Logistics Network Magenta and North Star, the FCL Forwarders Network, where we expect about 350 to 400 freight forwarders to attend. So our highly anticipated annual meetings serve as a platform for face-to-face meetings with hundreds of freight forwarders from all around the world, enabling you to build valuable connections and expand your business network. You may register at www.combinedlogisticsnetworks.com/conference2025, or you may drop your email address in the chat box and our CLN team will get in touch with you. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. So feel free to contact the team to proceed with your membership application, or if you have any further questions. So there you have it. To officially end our program, we would like to showcase our CLN after movie of our last conference that was held in Da Nang, Vietnam last March, attended by more than 270 plus freight forwarders from all over the world. Please roll that video.
It's my first time in Vietnam and I like it. The beach, everything is so good and people are so kind here.
You guys have been fantastic. We love you and therefore we've been continuing with you a decade plus now. So all the very best for your future and look forward for nicer meetings again year after year.
Fantastic job. They always put a great event together. And I like it because the events they choose helps with the continuing of the networking.
Because we have been part of CLN since 6 years ago. So we want to continue growing that relation and really get a very good partners.
All right, it really is as fun as it looks, and we can't wait to see you at the one in Bangkok next year. So once again, thank you very much for joining our CLN orientation meeting. I hope you guys had a great time. And for those of you who are already interested in becoming a member now, you may drop your email here in the chat box, and one of our team will get in touch with you. We would also like to know your feedback on today's virtual orientation meeting. We will be launching a survey poll, so please feel free to answer it when you can. Go ahead and stay online here if you want to chat with your other members right now. But once again, thank you so much for your time. We hope to welcome you to our CLN community. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks.